Hello everyone and welcome back to the layout for part 2 of our series on interchange operations with the BNSF and the RJ Corman Railroad. RJ Corman Railroad was created by Rick Corman in 1973. They operate 19 short lines in 11 states. They also provide emergency rail services for derailments and natural disasters. They also provide switching, track construction, signaling, and of course the famous dinner train. Earlier this year, we made the trip to ride my old Kentucky dinner train, located in Bardstown, Kentucky. It was an awesome experience, which also led to my inspiration to create an RJ Corman short line on my model railroad. The ride is 2.5 hours long and covers 35 miles round trip. The scenery was awesome, the food was great, and we even got to see the Jim Beam distillery on the trip. Okay, back on the model railroad now. We see RJ Corman number 1829 coupling up to the cars that BNSF had just dropped off. Today's duties are to drop one tank car off at BASF Chemical, the hopper car at the Transload Facility, and spot the box car at Kimberley Clark. The RJ Corman Railroad here on the layout currently serves 7 customers. As the crew comes to a stop here at BASF Chemical to spot the tank car, let's take a quick look at the construction of the new RJ Corman office and engine track. All of the material, including the track, was left over from my last layout. Here you can see where I cut in the track here on the branch line to add the number 4 switch to go into the engine track. Now you can see here all the track has been installed. I also painted it. And one thing that I did decide to change was to remove the pavement on the right-hand side of the track. So here's the final somewhat completed scene. We have added a proper yard office since this was taken, which you'll see here in a few minutes. This area houses maintenance facilities and is where the RJ Corman train crew goes on duty. Now let's get back to the action. The RJ Corman crew has made their way to the BASF Chemical Spur, where they'll be spotting a tank car into spot number 5. Now that the ACTX tank car has been successfully spotted at BASF Chemical, the TTX boxcar, loaded with paper rolls for Kimberley Clark, is placed on the runaround track so the locomotive can be positioned on the other side, enabling it to be properly spotted. Now that the TTX boxcar is successfully placed on the runaround track, the crew now shelves a hopper westbound along the branch line to spot their next customer, the Transload Facility. Now that the hopper has been properly spotted at the Transload Facility, the plastic pellets that the hopper is loaded with can now be transferred to truck for final delivery to the customer. The locomotive will now switch to the runaround track to couple up with the other end of the TTX boxcar. The crew now will shove the boxcar down to Kimberley Clark for its final delivery of the day. The crew is done for the day and will tie down the GP16 on the engine track. Here you can see behind the locomotive the new yard office made by Walters. Alright, well thanks for riding along with us today on the RJ Corman Railroad. As always, thank you so much for your support. I always enjoy reading your comments, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Please check out some of my videos right here on Milepost 33. We'll see you again real soon.